Right, let's just go with it. Right. Welcome to Go My Sunday. Woohoo! It was extra floaty this week. How exciting. Yes, are you pleased to be here? Of course you are, because you're in the greatest place in the world, Go On My Sunday. Which is good. Had to adjust the camera because it went a bit school whiffy. And the excitement would have been too much for some of the older people that like to watch this show. Anyway, good day today. I've done lots of I built a thing today using wood and screws and just general manliness. Yeah, made a shoe rack, so you know, balances out. But I was quite pleased with myself because not like a carpenter or anything, and frankly at school the lessons aren't great. It's just let's try and occupy some children as long as fucking humanly possible without them burning the town down. So we'll keep them here and give them fucking boring activities that stop them playing up later on, which works for some kids and not for others. But yeah, no, I find that, you know, most technology teachers, let's be fair, they're not great, are they? I mean, you know, there's always an exception to the rule, but I'm pretty accurate in saying that all of them turned up to a job interview at a school and said, I put up a shelf once, and they said, welcome. So yeah, and like I don't want other teachers to start getting smug now, because frankly, you know, you're all a bit shit, ain't you? And I say that because I don't go to school anymore, and I don't think I'll ever be a teacher, so I haven't got to worry about any real backlash. But no, teachers do a great job in pretending to be sober all day while they teach children. Oh dear. You know, but children are the future, let's remember that. Yeah, so what else have I been up to? Some gardening, pretty good. But I had a garden, I've only just recently got a garden, but it's my own garden, and it's quite nice to have that, I think. It's weird though, because I want to do like something wild, but as I've already discussed, my woodworking skills and general building expertise are a bit shit. So I might intend to put a little path in. Will it be level? Yeah. Will I want it to be level? Probably not, actually. It'll probably take me too long, and I'll think, no, I can't bother to do this anymore, so I'll give up. But as long as it looks funky, I'm happy, and that's the main thing, isn't it? Yes, pretty dismal week. Went to the gym, but who cares? I've got to try and take it off. Oh yeah, that turtle gig, that went well. Did I mention? Yeah, I mentioned the other. Yeah, turtle gig, right? The one that I was at whilst the last one went live-ish. Pretty good. I was pretty pleased with it. Not bad. Had a good time. Very well organised by the Mates Rates comedy people. And it was just, yeah, it was a good night. And apparently we can't hang around in big groups anymore, so it's good to have my second comedy swan song for a bit. I will be back. But yeah, it's pretty good. The only one thing was like, saw some pictures from it and I was like, ooh, time to do some sit-ups, isn't it? But you know, all takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. Be nice if it could, but then could you imagine if there was something you could take and then you just like got in shape? Imagine what that would have to do to. You have to like book 3 days off work while you just went through an experience. I can't help but imagine. It'd be like, this is touch and go, but you will look fantastic. And you're like, but you know, then you'd be disrespectful towards cake after that. I feel, I mean, have a risk involved. But you know, I'm gonna keep trying. I feel like this whole like getting fit and stop being fat. Really, that thing is. It's a bit like being on a long journey on a motorway where there's like a speed restriction, average speed check cameras for like 30 miles an hour. You know you're going to get there, it just feels like you're not. But just stay with it and hopefully, eventually. And I'm not looking to be super ripped or nothing, just at that point where I can comfortably get in a boat. That's where I want to be at. Not that I get in many boats, but you know, if I went to what's the place? Venice in Italy, which is lovely. I've never been to Italy, but I want to go because it looks great and I like the food there. So I just, maybe that could be part of my goal setting for it. I just want to go there and just be able to, they'll be like, they won't be nervously stood in the punting boat, watch me getting going, oh, careful. Just be like, hello, get in. Because that's, I don't know where he's from, but he's pleased to be there nonetheless, isn't he? Seems excited. But yeah, that would be a good thing, just be able to do that. But, you know, slowly. Bit bummed out actually this week because they were like, can't have more than groups of 6. It's like one baby step forward and then fuck off to the back of the line. It's like when you like queue at a post office or something. It's like that form's not quite right. You have to queue again. But you know, all be over soon, I'm sure. Not that I'm that bummed out, to be honest, by the thing of not being allowed to go out so much. Fine, whatever. Just, I fucking don't like being told what to do. Childish, isn't it? I would quite like to be more European, I think. That's my setting. That's my thought process. And possibly, so yeah, this is it. 2 stages. Right, so first of all, take the weight off, right, and then hopefully I can be the person that like has like a glass of wine and many interesting stories. I've got interesting stories, but no, I haven't actually. They're all subject to legal approval. But no, just there with my wine and like going, and just taking stuff in an artistic way, and just I like to be more chilled. I think that's it. That's what it is. Chilled, and not just be like way, not like crazy. Just I'd be a bit more reserved, but not too reserved that people fucking hate you. Just like nice and chilled out. Is any of this making sense? You know what I mean? Just like oh, I'll just have one cupcake. You know? Maybe I'll get there. Maybe I won't. But I figure if I do convince myself, I'm not letting myself go again, that's for sure. If I manage to like pull this back and look reasonable and buy clothes sensibly again, do my coat up, that's the goal. As soon as this does up properly, without me breathing in or doing it up here, as soon as I can do that, the jacket's gone. This thing will be over. That's the goal. You'll know then. You'll be like, oh, he did it. And I'll check it before every show. And if on one of them I go walk, I'll do it up again, put it back on. So you'll all know that I fucked up. And then I'll have to just start running. Or every Sunday it will be aerobic Sunday and I'll be doing bucket star jumps until I can do it back up again. That's the thought. Anyway, yeah. Still got lots of decorating to do. It's good, exciting stuff. I can't wait to have that done, to be honest. Just, I mean, the house looks great, but, and I know as well, as soon as I've done it, I'll be like, oh, we should do that as well. It never ends. People in houses know this. Anyone who's ever lived in a house. I bet even people that live in, like, not houses. They're not houses. There's, like, but even in those, like, some of the worst places in the world, in slums, like, got their shanty thing. They'll still be coming home of an evening, doing whatever they do in the day, and right, just be like just before they go to bed, they're just like sat there going, I really should fix that. Mate, I was going to say maybe they all started off in perfect houses and just from working so hard during the day and just started going, I'll get it tomorrow. They ended up in, it was a housing estate at one point, but ended up being a shanty town. And then the parents were like, you can fucking have this because it's shit. It's probably inappropriate, but fuck me, I thought that was you. Well, you know what, who cares? I enjoyed it, even if no one else did. Yes. But yeah, I'd like to be more relaxed. Yeah, I'll do that, but I'll get there. To be honest, I'll just get annoyed with myself. Or it'll just be my thing until the day I die. It'll be like, will he be fat? Will he be thin? Who knows? No, this time, this is it. This is it now. Take it off, leave it off. Yes. Keep an eye on it. You see, like, you know when things have got bad, right? Because at first, it's like light-hearted, like, oh, we're a bit fat there. And that's bad. You're like, oh, probably should stop eating so much, maybe, or just do a bit more exercise, take this little bit off, and then sit back. But you know things are really bad when it stops getting mentioned. People are just there going, hello. Who wants to go on the seesaw? Maybe if just you down that end and we'll all pile on the other end and hope for the best. I don't know. But yes. I had a lot to talk about in a week, but I think what's happened is I've relaxed Saturday and today, and it's all gone away. There's not fury during the week. I'm like, anger, and think like, yeah, I'll talk about that and just blow it all out of my mind. And then I get here, I've chilled out on Saturday. I've had a nice relaxing day today. So now I'm just like, let's just have a good time, and that's how Sunday should be. Yeah, be quite I enjoying listening to some music again. Actually, I went to a party yesterday. It's a small person's birthday. Trust me, I knew the parents. Right. Now we're suspicious. No, that's right, so I went there and it was like bouncy castle and that. And I was like, fuck me, imagine going on a bouncy castle nowadays. They got a lot of energy. It's just fucking mind blowing. Just running around the whole time. Just like, phew. That's what they need, right, at the gym. Get rid of the treadmills, get rid of all those weights, get them all out. Nice bouncy castle and a bouncy slide. And just fizzy pop. Just run around. Like, boing, boing, boing. Just have loads of energy. Like, woo! And I know that'll work because I went to a trampoline park thing in Reading where they've just got trampolines everywhere and you do trampoliny things. And my God, I thought I was going to die. So, I genuinely, like, yeah, just in fact get a trampoline as you don't need to worry about the fat sign. You just need to get on the trampoline once in a while and just go, excuse me, just need to. Yeah, some of this information I've just given you, slightly suspect. So let's have, it's time for Geoff's fact, 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 do do do, Geoff's fact, Geoff's fact, Geoff's fact, Geoff's fact, do 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 do, Geoff's fact. Not all Africans enjoy skiing. Geoff's fact, 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 Geoff's fact. It's technically true. Can't help imagine, big place. And you know, fact, yes, yes, time's rolling on. So let's just jump straight forward to your questions. Right, here we are. So, shuffle them up. Right, first of all we've got Claire from New Zealand. Hello. Claire from New Zealand, apart from necessities, what could you not go one day without? Just necessity. One day without. I don't know, maybe. There's not many things now, like that aren't necessities. Perhaps my phone, but I could go a day without my phone. No, you know, about my necessities, I could go a day without almost anything non-essential. Definitely. I think. Dental floss, mouthwash, does that count? Not an essential. Actually, moisturiser. Yeah, there we go. Weird. I got into that recently. Moisturising. Feel fantastic afterwards. So yeah, moisturiser. Okay. Not essential, but I don't think I could go a day without it anymore. Thank you, Claire. Oh, blimey. Right. Bob. Hello, Bob. Bob from Southampton. He's holy moly. Woo! Bob. Sorry. Right, Southampton, Bob. Right. What was the most useless thing you've ever bought? Exercise equipment. Next question. We've got Amanda from Grenada. Hello again. What is one thing people would not know about you just by looking at you? I'm quite the athlete. Don't know. What can you tell from a person just by looking at them? Try to think what I look like. What do people not know just by looking at me? Did I have a job? That I don't live under a bridge. People wouldn't know just by looking at me that I'm balling out of control. Okay? Alright. Joan from Zimbabwe. Hello again, Joan. How's the barbecue last weekend? Was it good? Good. Excellent. Oh dear, it was John there. I bet he was. John and Joan. Hey, Joan from Zimbabwe. Do you prefer red wine or white wine? Interesting. Overall, I prefer white wine purely because I prefer red wine, technically. Prefer it. But the next day, actually, I don't know. Just put it all into a big bucket and spin it round and drink it. That's your best bet. How did you become fat, Geoff? How could that possibly have happened? Yeah. I tell you what though, like one of the things like when going out pubs and that when I was a lot younger, or just left school maybe. A lot of the guys there used to like go out and just go to like the pub or something or bar, whatever. Just get a bottle of wine and just fucking clutch it all night. Just be like, wee. I might have another one later on, whatever. But it's way cheaper than just constantly buying all your pints and your things, everything else. And so you know, if you're planning on having a pretty fucking wild night on a budget, go for wine. Especially now, so you can't stand up and drink it anymore. You've got to be sat down all fucking go for wine. Let's all start being wine drinkers. That wasn't the question, but that was the answer. Right, next question. Well, Alistair from Belarus. Hello. What is the best form of gun control? Alright, Alistair, gee. Use both hands on the gun. I think that's the best thing for control, otherwise it could get a bit wild. Now control. Right, and next one, Zach from Oxford. What challenges do you think the next generation will face? What? Okay. I'm a bit disconnected at the moment, to be honest. Obviously, they'll face all the same shitty things that every generation faces, which is being called a pansy by the generation before them. That'll be a big thing. So you just go like, oh, you don't know how easy you got it, right? And fine. You got that. I think just the biggest thing is just going to be getting an identity, really. Because it's a bit like, identities are a bit like TV channels, right? For my parents and for my very starting, there was only like 2 identities. 3 and 4 come in a bit later on, and then there was just a massive just channels, and you didn't know what to watch. And So yeah, I think that'll be the main thing, to be honest. I think everything else is pretty much going to be the same. Go out, you earn some money, you do your thing, and you just keep your head above water the whole time. But ultimately, I think the biggest thing that's going to be the new thing that they have to deal with is finding the identity in that whole mass of stuff. But realistically, just find yourself, don't you? Just go. Right, in fact, that was your question. I'll just leave on that, I think. Just accept yourself for who you are, and if people don't like it, that's their loss. No harm to them. Just move on with your day. Let's all have a good week, and I'll see you next week for more Girl My Sunday.